Okay, now one more recycle. There we go. Match is locked. So good luck, have fun's coming out as, let's see this roll out. So, nope, he clips the top, so he's not going to be as fast as you can be. Is he going to go balcony or go out house here? He's electing to go balcony. Okay, so both of them are going balcony here. Wow, Soldier already skipping into their choke. Duwatna not really doing any damage so far, just sticking up his train, trying to wait for the bombing soldiers while it gets a lot of damage on that soldier. Not really doing much else, but a lot of frags being exchanged by both teams, but R5 with a much better positioning on point here in the high ground, so this is looking to be a mid-fight win for them here, as Mario Party Pros just have to back out being on the low ground.
Yeah, pretty nice mid there from R5. Notice Mario Party Pros actually, Mythical made it to mid faster than Duat that time, but the combo from Mario Party Pros was never able to make it out of the valley, and they just got stuck, like you said, with the bad positioning. So now we do see R5 now on the side spire. That cap is going to go down easily, and both teams are about to get Uber here. Wildest Fox 95%, so looks like R5 moving their way into the lobby here. It looks like a bit of a forward hold from Mythical, but he's going to pull it back, and we should be seeing some sort of last push coming out of R5 soon.
Yeah, I feel like it's a bit premature on backing away from that forward hold. I felt like after they deaded the sickies on them and like trash, they could have just stayed there and kept spamming and buying time, and like they could have backed up once they noticed the other team's combo was starting to walk Spire. Like that could have been the time where they backed up, but I mean, I guess taking it safe here as they back up to the last, and it seems they're also running a sniper on defense here, so I guess the pressure's on R5 to make a play happen as they Uber their scouts in top right.
Interesting play. They do take down Mangachu right at the start there, but the Uber has not been popped yet by Wireless Fox. Here comes the pop now to save the point. Fracture gonna get a pick onto Scarlet. 5-on-5 now is, Overseer and Downpour and Zalox all going down. Now Duwatna getting caught out in the lobby as well. DJC, the only one alive in the lobby, trying to kill the medic, but no. Mario Party Pros, very nice hold there on last, wiping the enemy team. That Uber was questionable, Blank.
Yeah, they Ubered two scouts top right, first of all, before they even had really any information about what was up there. So, like, all they were able to get was a roaming soldier, and then at that point, like, you know, they tried to rush point to get the other team to pop, and by then, like, you know, most of their team was committed in, and they just kind of died.
Yeah, so now Wireless Fox is going to have that 30% Uber advantage as they're holding the choke. And if they build it quick enough, they might be able to use it to get into mid.
Yeah, definitely. We'll probably see a push out of house, because, I mean, teams don't really push choke as much unless it's like a super huge advantage and they have a pick. Because if you go through house, it's slightly easier to get into mid, but I mean, there's certainly a trap and a lot of spam as Fracture's starting to peek it. And you should take the Super Exchange away, Slin.
Yeah, so here comes that Uber pop, like you mentioned, out of the house. Fracture getting launched by the stickies from Duwatna. The soldiers coming in now aggressively from Mario Party Pros. The scouts capping behind. Very nice form by them, but here comes Overseer with the Uber now. Here comes DGC jumping really big to try and stop that point. They are going to get that stop after all. Downpour, Duwatna getting lots of picks there. Three players down now for Mario Party Pros. Looks like Runaway 5 able to successfully defend as Watt goes down underneath the point, and that was a bit disastrous for Mario Party Pros. They took too long, they didn't build their Uber efficiently enough, and R5 were able to get it in time.
Yeah, well, another thing is they didn't really get any picks with their Ubers, so like what they needed to do there was like, you know, just park your pocket soldier on top of the other team's train, you know, have your demo man set up stickies by the other team's choke or wherever, which way they backed out. Because it looks like, wow, they have a soldier trying to come out to contest as the Mangachu just gets completely obliterated. Frags being exchanged on the Spire. This is a pretty wacky fight.
Yeah, Fracture down to 24 health on the top of the Spire, getting taken down by Downpour there as more R5 players jumping in aggressively. Mythical getting caught out in the trash. Nice job there from Duwatna and Scarlet. The scouts rushing into last now. No stickies on the point. R5 going for the cap here. The scouts on the 1v1 on the point. Here come the rest of the soldiers now. Duwat coming in and getting a pick onto Watt. Nice stickies on the point. DJC getting that cap for his team, and R5 make it 1-0.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I feel like it was really weird for Mario Party Pros to go out and try to contest that. Like, they just didn't have the positioning to fight Spire, so like, trying to walk out through your lower lobby doors or come out bats when it's already stickied and spammed, that's pretty much a losing fight before you even commit to it.
Yeah, not the best plays from them, a little bit questionable on their decisions, but now looking at the second mid, looks like Mario Party Pro is going for the closet rollout now. The scouts coming in very aggressively all over Overseer, but Overseer doesn't go down. Duwatna goes down to Mangachu. A nice bomb there as Fracture gonna get caught off by the closet door. Zalox and Scarlet getting huge picks. Only 2 players alive for Mario Party Pros. Wireless Fox trying to escape alive, but Zalox with a great pick there. Jav couldn't do anything to defend that, and Runaway 5 get the mid and a larger advantage. They could just roll this into last.
Yeah, that they can. And a big thing there is Wireless Fox going down so late means, you know, their medic's not even going to be up in time, as the other team's probably going to be pushing in the last tiers. They spot a scout behind, but let's see. Oh, we have the sniper trying to take a body shot here, but I mean, medic just respawning now for Mario Party Pros, so they just need to buff up and pray that they can hold this last.
Yeah, best of luck to them, as they do have one of each class of Pro-Lander set up. No, it looks like Mangachu back on Soldier now. We do see Jav as Pyro on the top right side. He's got to get ready to air blast when the Uber comes in. Looks like Runaway 5 buffing up all their players now, and here they come with the scouts again on the top right, double scout thing. I'm not sure if I agree with this.
Yeah, this, I don't see working. It might work just because they have an Uber and the other team doesn't, but
yeah,
wow, that really shouldn't have worked, I feel like, but they kind of got away with it.
Yeah, so, it kind of works because they get a pick on a Mangachu every time for some reason, and then they shut out Mythical from being able to stick you the point, so nice job.
They sacrificed their combo there, but I mean, the scouts ended up edging the cap, so they kind of got lucky there, I have to say.
Alright, well the score is 2-0, Runaway 5 in the lead, as both teams, as it looks like Runaway 5 going for that house roll out there. Duat not getting great early damage onto Jav the scouts, also the soldiers as well here, as Fracture and Mangachu, nice bombs to take down the scouts for Runaway 5. DJC does take down Fracture, but Scarlet is dead as well, so 3 players down now for Runaway 5. Looks like Mario Party Pros are going to get their first mid off of the Valley rollout.
Yeah, that they are, and they just need to start pushing here, yeah, as they leave one scout on cap, and gonna try and push the other team's combo demo here. Their soldier already pushed out a lower lobby. I think that's Mangachu here. Yeah, he's trying to cause some havoc as he's behind them, and this is like really good. He needs to get out there, otherwise he's gonna get shot in the back like this and just kind of die.
But he forced that Uber there from Overseer. Now looks like Wireless Fox is able to get a very late Uber now. They do pick off Downpour in the house, and now they're gonna make a move towards Spire. It is 5-on-5. The soldiers bombing in. Fracture in a bit of trouble, getting caught out by Duatna. Scarlet goes down as well. DJC following up with the bombs. The scouts coming in now as Duatna goes for a huge bomb here to try and get the picks. Looks like Wireless Fox is separated from his team. Mythical's gonna have to back off of this, and Runaway 5, Overseer with a very nice Super Saw to kill Wireless Fox. Mythical goes down to the pipe there, and now Runaway 5 look in a very good position.
Yeah, that they are. I have to say, a bit of a fault on the use of Mario Party Pros' Uber there. Like, when you look at it, you think, oh, they had a much better Uber because they popped a lot later, but the reality is they were backing up as they had the much better Uber. Like, really, if you already have a better Uber in exchange, it's better to just go forward because the other team's going to spam you and jump into you anyways. So you might as well, like, close the distance, like, when they pop you rather than be far away.
Yeah, Fracture goes for one of the worst bombs I've ever seen, but Watt with Sniper takes down the Demo Man. And that might be a decent pick for them to be able to hold on to the Spire here. There's a scout on top capturing it now as Jav and Water making moves on the flank here. Still 2 players down for Runaway 5. Mario Party Pro should be able to hold on to this, but Scarlet in the upper lobby takes down Wireless Fox. Jav goes down as well here to Downpour, and looks like the cap is going to go down after all here, Blank.
Oh yeah, that was just, this is really weird and all over the place actually. They might not even get this. They could end up getting forced in yard here as, yeah, the pop comes out and DJC's going to have to try and kill the soldier under Gray. And the scout on Spire dies. Well, this is just like action all over the place. I mean, the one key thing I will note about this is, ooh, Mangachu is able to kill Overseer, so that's no medic for R5, but oh, a lot of frags going down here, so I guess I can't make
both
my
teams are
point
just throwing themselves into each other. It seems really hectic, but it looks like Mario Party Pros were able to get out of that alive. I mean, they had their soldiers on the Spire, they forced that Uber from Overseer, and then they did a nice job of getting frags after the Uber came off. Scarlet going down on the Spire here to Mythical bombing, and Watt on the midpoint takes down Downpour, and he's going to be able to get that cap for his team. Overseer and Zalox, the respawner, is not going to be able to contest in time, and Mario Party Pros somehow make it out of this on top. 40% advantage for them as they move in towards the yard.
Yeah, okay, I guess the point I was gonna make is, why was the combo for R5 in-house when the rest of their team was trying to cap Spire? That was just, like, really weird. I mean, maybe I didn't see something happen, but, like, even then, the question is why.
I'm gonna cut you off here as the scout's coming in behind now, all over Wireless Fox. Zalox there, nice pick to take down Wireless. Watt and Jav are gonna fall down as a result. Scarlet, nice job on the Spire there. He's actually jumping away now as Fracture's the only one up really trying to do anything. He takes down Zalox, but Mythical, his Demo Man, goes down on the Grey Bridge. Fracture getting another pick onto Scarlet. He's gonna get cornered here by this scout though. Pistol comes out, and yeah, Fracture's gonna go down to Downpour. Another soldier bomb from Mangachu, trying to get the medic. He pulls out the equalizer, but no. And Mario Party Pros had a good advantage there, but they just threw it away.
Yeah, well, the scout flanking through house thing, that's like something teams kind of seem to struggle about when they push into Badlands Spire, and really, like when your scouts start capping a Spire, all you really need is like your roamer watching house, and like he completely shuts that down by himself. Either that or like your pocket can just sit on Pride Rock as your demo pushes trash and Sticky's bats.
So it looks like Mario Party Pros are holding on to mid. Overseer has that 50% Uber advantage, but Duana is still dead, only respawning now, and if Mario Party Pros do this right, they could get that force from Overseer here in the yard. They're spamming the choke now here, both teams sort of tentative, not quite sure what they're going to be doing now, but it looks like R5 do want to make a push through the house with that Uber.
Yeah, well the thing is, like, they kind of waited a bit too long. Now Mario Party Pros is going to be able to just kite this for a couple seconds to get their own Uber, as well as the fact that they bombed their roaming soldier in really early, like before the Ubers have even popped, and like now Mario Party Pros is a much better Uber and like probably gonna get quite a few frags here. DJC goes down in the other team's house, and R5 with no soldiers here is just gonna have to back out.
Now, one thing you'll notice on the scoreboard there is that Watt and Jav had almost 0 health, but the focus fire from R5 wasn't very good either, and looks like Mario Party Pros come out on top. They're already rolling into the yard here. Duana on the Spire, trying his best to slow down the enemy team, but no, he's just going to get completely jumped upon here and taken down by Fracture. Mythical goes down on the flank, but still, looks like it's a 4-on-4 on the Grey Bridge. The Scout Bomb, no, Zalox is going to get to go. Here comes Downpour for the follow-up. Can he get Wireless Fox? Finished off there by Mangachu. Nice defense, 40% advantage, and a lot of players down now for a Runaway 5. They're trying to back up to last and get there in time, but here comes Wireless Fox with Mangachu straight towards the point. This should be their first round here as Mangachu caps it and makes it 2-1. Runaway 5 still in the lead.
Yeah, this game is just, wow, it's kind of bouncing around all over the place. A lot of action on that Spire fight there.
Yeah, but check out that scoreboard. Mangachu destroying at the top. He's got more points than anyone else on his team, and Mythical again at the bottom of the board for Mario Party Pros. But again, it's not really coming down to the mid fights. Sort of these transition plays, both teams throwing away advantages, and now we're at the fourth mid. Both teams going for a value rollout. We do see Fracture able to pick off Downpour there. A soldier flying high in the sky. Scarlet gonna get taken down by Watt. Nice air control. Scouts all over the point. DJC trying to get that cap down. There's a lot of cap going down here. Actually, Mario Party Pros are giving up a lot of space, but here comes the bombs now as Fracture follows through and takes down Zalox. DJC dead, and only Overseer is alive. And Blank, what happened that mid?
It just seemed like a lot of players coming in one at a time for R5, just kind of extending into Mario Party Pros' players and just getting picked apart one at a time, and then it was really weird for R5 to try to commit to capping mid when, like, it wouldn't have mattered if they capped mid anyways, because, like, they'd just lose those two people immediately and they'd be recapped anyways, so I don't know, a bit of just weird decision making coming out of R5 right now.
Now, speaking of weird decision making, Mario Party Pros tried to get into the upper lobby, but they got forced by Scarlet, and they're not going to have their Uber ready for last. It's going to be a 6-on-6 fight if they decide to take it. Questionable decision from them. They should have been able to have this round easily, and now there's going to be even Ubers. Still have a chance to push last, though, and take this round.
Yeah, that it is. You know, the soldier found some angle to get in there. I mean, typically it's best to just default to walking up Spire whenever you have an Uber or some sort of advantage, so, like, you pretty much mitigate any risk you have of getting forced in lower lobby to the random soldier or scout and whatnot, or like a demo man trap. But, I mean, they still actually have a slight Uber advantage here, and I wonder if they actually recognize it or not. As we've seen R5 sort of do the double scout Uber top right, so I kind of want to see how does Mario Party Pros utilize their Ubers pushing last.
I wish Mario Party Pros had big kahunas and then decided to just push it, but Mangachu manages to get a pick. He trades with Scarlet. Still going to be 5-on-5. I don't think Mario Party Pros are going to take this. Yeah, they're just chilling in their upper lobby. But that's an interesting point you made. I mean, they were building Uber very effectively, but they just didn't decide to push on the even Ubers there, or what could have been their advantage. And looks like they're just going to wait for these respawners now as Mario Party Pros are switching out a scout. Watt is going to go to sniper, and he's an excellent sniper here, so they're just going to chill and wait for that pick.
Yeah, that they are. So, you know, pretty much traditional sack a scout, have him go sniper. But the thing that Badlands lasts is, like, you know, teams are pretty much caught on to all the sniper sight lines. So let's see. Where's Overseer? I want to see her positioning.
She's actually chilling above the top left there. She's not hiding in the stairs, and Watt is peeking behind the barrels for that angle. He is spotted out by DJC though, so Overseer knows what's up. And looks like Watt might be rotating around.
Yeah, that he is. With their positioning right here, I mean, pretty much outside the sight line of the sniper. But the thing with sitting in the staircase is, like, If the soldier gets a clean bomb in, he can just force you because you have, DJC gets dropped to a headshot here, so you can take this away, Slin.
Doesn't even need a clean bomb as they take down DJC there. Nice snipe by Watt. The Uber's gonna come in for Mario Party Pros, forcing the Uber from Overseer here as they're trying to stack the point. Fracture gonna go down to Downpour. Still 4-on-4 as Watt hits another nice headshot, follows it up with the SMG, but gets taken down by Zalox. The point gets capped from behind. Runaway 5 weren't paying attention there. They had 4 players alive and let that cap go 2-2, just like I predicted, Blake.
Well, you predicted a 5-3 victory for him, so you know. It's looking decently, but I mean, this game's just getting started, Slip.
Yeah, it's gonna go either way here, but Blank, take this mid away. It's 2-2 for either team.
Alright, I'm gonna watch the R5 scout hut as he's playing underneath with Zalox here, trying to come up. Luckily not getting those stickies deaded on him as he sees the soldiers bombing and starts to engage on him. Trying to get some damage going. No, don't shoot the medic. Oh, he's eating a lot of damage now. The one pick advantage for Mario Party Pros, but they're actually able to get the kill, and Mario Party Pros just has to back out because their positioning was really bad there. I mean, they got the early pick, but like they ended up getting shoved into their own house, so they kind of just have to back away from this mid fight.
Yeah, that was really weird. Mario Party Pros went for that house rollout and they completely just exploded out of there, and I thought they were getting a lot of damage out, but then they ended up backing off there, losing 20 players, and Mario Party Pros now are just electing to just have a standard, 6-on-6 hold with even Uber. So let's see how R5 decide to take it. They're actually looking for a house push, and this could be risky. We did see a couple teams in Invite last season be able to counter this effectively, but here comes the Uber out of the patio. And as you see here now, Mario Party Pros just milking it away there. No damage came out of that Uber, and here comes Mario Party Pros now as Fractured jumps huge. Mythical jumping big as well here, but no frags for either team. Incredible. Soldiers bombing it now for Runaway 5, and DJC and Downpour pick off Fracture and Jav. 2 players down now for Mario Party Pros. This is trouble now as Runaway 5 cleaning up all the frags. Downpour gets another one. Zalox takes down the medic. Mythical's the only one alive with 30 health, and Runaway 5 countered the counter.
Okay, I'm just gonna make this point now. The first team to like get a scout committed on these Uber advantage is probably just gonna like win this game. But yeah, what they did was like they bombed their pocket and demo in through choke because they're like, yeah, we have Uber and they don't because they just had the worst pop in the world. But then the thing is, like, they bombed onto their own train, but like they kind of couldn't kill anything. Like that's where the scout would be really handy, and they just ended up like staying on their own train. By the time Uber faded, and they ended up just like all dying.
Foster in chat is saying, listen, it's all part of the plan there. The bad Uber was on purpose, but here comes the Uber advantage. Uber now onto a scout. Demo man top left. Nice job by Dad there to actually air blast a lot of that away. He goes down finally. But still 5 players alive for Mario Party Pros. They could hold on to this as, yes, Fracture drops down and kills Duatna in the main door. Bombs up to try and take down the medic Overseer, but the cap goes down on the point. Zayla gets that for the team and brings us to halftime. Runaway 5 up 3-2. Woo, chills.
Yeah, this is really scrappy play right now, and I don't know, man. My prediction, it's looking pretty decently. I mean, yours is kind of.
I'm 5-3, so.
Well, you need a 3-round turnaround here, Mr. Slin, and I don't know. You boys need to step it up here a little bit.
I mean, if you look at the stats right now, Downpour and Zalox are completely destroying it. Zalox is doing surprisingly well. I say it every match, but like he's incredible on Scout now. Even if he's a demo man main, like he's ripping it. And Scout's not doing too bad as well. I mean, making plays where it's needed. But really, the story for Mario Party Pros is Mangachu on the top, above his Pocky, who's getting all the heals, and Mythical at the very bottom of the board, struggling to stay in the match.
Yeah, that's true. But I mean. A couple of these Ubers from both teams have just been really questionable, I have to say, but I feel like, I don't know, the first team to just commit a scout in on these Ubers will just win the game. I mean, I don't know, I've said that in a lot of casts before, and I wonder which team will be the first to do that tonight, if at all.
Yeah, I think both teams have, they've had these advantages where you're like, oh my god, they're definitely going to win, like, especially looking at that last pot from R5, they botched that awfully, and still, Mario Party Pros had, all the time in the world, the best Uber advantage ever. They could have had that. It should have been theirs, but yeah, they're just messing up, I guess, what should be routine plays.
Well, yeah, another thing though is, like, that's kind of a weakness to milking is, like, as you saw right there, it's like, oh, we didn't have to pop Uber, like, because they kind of, like, backed up, and they were like, oh, we milked it completely, and when you think about it, like, sure, DJC's Uber did 0 damage, but Mario Party's response is, like, while they were able to milk, like, they didn't actually chase them with their much better Uber. Like, they kind of just let him walk out choke, and then they Ubered in, so they kind of had like time to like kite away and set up. Whereas like, if you know the other team already has a bad Uber, rather than backing up and then like popping later anyways and having a bad Uber, it's better to just chase and like pop like 2-3 seconds sooner, because you can actually do something with the Uber.
No, I totally agree with you there, but I mean, just the plays in general, there was some times where, one time Mario Party Pros were pushing into the yard for the enemy team, and they should have had the Spire, but they just botched their advantages, and it really goes back and forth. Like you said, it's kind of a scrappy game here. It's still close though. Both teams messing up enough plays to make it work, I guess.
Yeah, it definitely is. I'm watching Mythical this first mid as he's able to get an early sticky on the scout, but Duatna kind of has him pressured back in his own choke point here. We have a scout on him while Zalox is able to drop Mythical. Wireless Fox goes down. A lot of frags just happening for R5, and all of a sudden that's just like, you go like 2-3 people down immediately. It's kind of hard to react at that point in mid.
I didn't even notice the second half started here, but it does look like Mangachu's the only one alive. He's jumping back to his spawn. Runaway 5, very excellent mid for them, and now they have a large advantage. They're gonna cap this 5-3. Here comes Mangachu for the bomb. They're trying to get that force from Overseer, but no, doesn't get it to go. Zalox with a nice job denying that. And Runaway 5, again, should get that cat for free, and they should be able to roll this into last. Mythical is setting up the lobby now, traps on both doors, and Mario Party Pros really need to make this 5-man forward hold work if they want to be able to hold in last. Here comes that Uber pop though from Overseer, straight down the middle, running the scouts straight to last. Can Mythical and the scouts get there in time? Yes, nice fry coming in on towards the point, but the cap goes anyway. DJC finishes that one off, and Runaway 5 make it 4-2, and not looking good for my Pred now, Blank.
Yeah, they did the whole double scout Uber through main thing, which if you like have a scout watching main and like you just react slightly fast, it generally doesn't work. As you saw, that was like really close to just completely failing, but R5 is able to make it succeed as take away this mid fight here, Slin.
And Runaway 5 going for a normal value rollout, but the closet rollout from Mario Party Pros. They're bombing in the soldiers. Mythical goes down though. And now the scouts are doing a lot of damage here on the point now for Runaway 5. They're chasing down Watt, who's down to just 40 health. Pistols coming out. Downpour finishes that one off. The rest of the Mario Party Pros have to back off here. Their mids are not doing very well here, Blank. And now Runaway 5 on the verge of taking the last and final round. Possibly.
Yeah, that they are. Well, not all is lost though for Mario Party Pros, as Wireless Fox was able to stay alive, so you know he's sitting here with a nice equal Uber advantage to the other team, so it's on R5 to make the push happen. I wonder if we'll see another kooky double scout Uber in top right, but I'm hoping R5 tries something a little different in the playbook this time around.
Did you see Watt on Sniper? He's hoping for the miracle shot right now. But yeah, here comes that very early Uber. Both scouts now up the top left side. Better Uber coming in now from Wireless Fox. Only soloing Uber on the Fracture there. But Mangachu goes down on that left-sided flank. Once again, Scarlet picking off Jav. And this is looking really good for Runaway 5 now. 4 against 2. They're all over the point, and that's going to be it there, Blank. 5-2.
So
Runaway
5-2.
Wow, that was... I didn't expect it to be that quick.
That was a quickie, yeah.
Wow, congratulations to Runaway 5 there. They're guaranteed at least 3rd place now. Mario Party Pros knocked out of the tournament, and Runaway 5 are going to move on to play Ostrich Poachers, the number 5 seed, next week, and then followed up by the grand finals against the Madmen. What did you see in that match, Blank, and what did it really come down to? Was it really just all in the mid fights, or?
Well, mids played definitely a part of it. I mean, pretty much R5, 80% of the time was just like pushing into Spire, and you know, and ends up being Mario Party Pros just sitting at their last, you know, hoping that the other team fails to push and they're able to push out. But I don't know, R5 just, they had some pretty weird plays, but they, you know, they ended up working out and they're able to pull out the win here.
Yeah, so we just got the stats coming up here now. Truktruk Cameraman has nicely pulled those up. No really major mistakes from the medics on the team, but I think it really comes down to the DM. Duatna played an excellent game, especially on the mids, had a big role in their wins. And then also the scouts, Downpour and Zalox, destroying. Downpour had almost 6,000 damage. That's more damage than his Pocket DJC, who had only 5,000 damage. I mean, Downpour just went ham in this last match there, and you can see Watt played a pretty good match, but Jazz struggled, so that's what it really comes down to, is just maybe the scout play, maybe the Devon play on mid, and then in the second half we just saw Runaway 5 making it very quick, winning all the mid fights and just rolling straight into last there, and not giving Mario Party Pros a chance to breathe. So a very good match for them. Runaway 5, again, moving on next week. We're definitely going to cast that here on Team Fortress TV. Next week has some really big matches for both the Open Division and the Intermediate Division. Open are just finishing up their round of 6 now. We should be seeing the quarterfinals next week, along with the semifinals, and the grand finals will follow the week after that. As for the Intermediate, I think we should be seeing the grand finals sometime next week. Definitely stay tuned to Team Fortress TV to find out more. Is there anything else you want to say, Blake?
I don't know. Shout out to the Madmen, I guess?
Shout out to the Madmen who are not even playing TF2 right now.
Pretty much.
Alright, well, thank you so much for tuning in tonight, guys. My name is Mr. Slin. I got Blank with me as the co-caster and truktruk on camera. And thank you guys again for watching. We'll see you next week starting Monday. Have a good